Welcome to the Uncommon Human Podcast, where we help you perform the common uncommonly well. Your coach for all things physical and spiritual is Derek De Rosario, who for 25 years has brought transformation to thousands of clients. With God's help, Coach Derek has overcome many adversities on his own journey of faith and fitness, and now he's the owner of Fit to Serve Fitness in Henderson, Nevada. Having discovered tennis at a young age, he excelled at the amateur, intercollegiate, and professional levels. Afterwards, he discovered the sport of CrossFit, and by 2019 had ranked #1 CrossFitter for the state of Nevada in his division. Having achieved all this, Coach Derek now considers himself an ambassador for Christ to help you in your journey to become the uncommon human through faith and fitness. Here with today's podcast is Coach Derek.
All right, welcome everyone to the Uncommon Human Podcast. We are here with Frida Chapa. Frida Chapa is here with us. Listen, we just finished a workout. How was the workout?
It was tough. The second round, I was feeling it. It
was right up your alley, though. You had some running in there. She loves running.
Yes.
Right? You got the run, you got a little bit of thrusters, and then we practiced our front squat today. So everyone, we are moving up the pyramid of the Uncommon Human. We were on love a couple weeks ago, and now we are on endurance. And we're here with Frida because I thought she would be perfect for the endurance piece, just to share a little bit about her story and kind of how you got involved with endurance. And why don't we just start with where were you born? Where was that at? And then how did that all evolve into where you're at today? Let's start where you were born and kind of where that came from.
Well, I born in Mexico City.
Okay.
I came here when I was 6 first. Then something stuff happened with my mom and dad. They get back together, and I stayed there again. And then I came back when I was 11 or 12.
Okay.
Most of my lifetime as a child, I was in Mexico. I grew up in Mexico. My first language was Spanish, everything.
Oh, gotcha. And so always in Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Wow.
Big city.
Big city. Mexico City it's like almost as big as Texas, bigger.
Bigger?
I think they got 10 million.
Oh shoot, then I guess.
They got a little bit. It's big. Yeah, I think so. Maybe they can do some research and find out. Okay, so then when you came here, how did you get involved with like running? Tell me how that all happened.
Well, over there in Mexico, I was a gymnast.
You're a gymnast? Okay.
For about 4 years. One of my favorite sports. If I will have the chance, I will do it again.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm too old to do it again.
Yes.
No. Am I old to do it again?
Hey, it all transfers into what you're doing today in CrossFit, gymnastics.
Yeah, like pull-ups and all of that.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I moved to Laughlin.
Okay.
To Laughlin,
Yep.
And Laughlin is a small town. It's an hour with 30 minutes from here.
Yep.
And the only gymnastics place, it was in Kickman. It's an hour away, and then too much driving. The gymnastics is expensive, of course.
Yes.
So we were not that great to pay all of that.
Yes.
So here in Mexico, to be in sports, you have to pay. While when we came to in the USA, in high school, you don't have to pay. I think the most you do is tryouts, but over there in Laughlin, small town, so there's no tryouts.
That's right.
I tried different sports. I tried volleyball, I tried softball, I tried basketball. None of them, they were my sport. And I can tell you right now, softball is not my sport. I never hit the ball before.
No.
Never. Till one day, my mom was like, why you don't try running? Like, you should try. I was like, no, I can't even do one lap in the track. And I started in 7th grade. I give it a try. Okay, I enjoyed it. You just put your shoes on. I was like, you just run. It's not that hard.
Yes.
Till I started getting more involved. To 9th grade is when you're in high school. And I started competing, and I saw that I wasn't that bad. And my coach, his name is Mulcahy, and he's the one who started like pushing us. Like, you see, you're good, push.
Yeah.
And we got it to regionals, and then to regional. We placed first at regionals.
Wow.
And then we got it to state, and then since then I haven't
Yeah. Stop. Awesome. And then now you're in college
Now I'm in college.
and running
And I still running cross country and track.
scholarship.
Scholarship at CSN.
So where at?
CSN. Here in Houston.
CSN. Yes. Awesome. So really cool. I mean, wow, endurance. I mean, it takes patience to run. Mindset.
It's so much mindset. Then people, I think that it's, let's say 20% physical. The rest is in here. Like you have to have a really strong mind.
Strong mind.
Yeah, you have. It's more competitive with yourself.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. So let's circle back for the physical journey. There's a spiritual journey, right?
Mhm.
Knowing Christ. What did that look like? How were you introduced to God? And tell me a little bit about, was that in Mexico? Was that in the States?
Mexico.
Okay, Mexico.
Mexico, I was 8 years old. It was when my mom and my dad got divorced.
Okay.
There was we have a neighbors that there always has been there, but we were in the party side that, oh, we don't need, well, my parents, they introduced me, like, my family was Catholic, so I just knew about that religion. But when my mom and my dad got separated, my mom started bringing us with the neighbors,
Yes.
and the neighbors just started doing their little church. It was starting little by little, and the girl, she started doing the Bible studies for kids. But at first it was just her son and me, and we used to do a lot of stuff, and then it started growing, and then it's when I accepted Jesus Christ into my life.
Wow. How old were you?
8.
8 years old. That is so awesome. That's so awesome. And your mom still following after Christ?
Yes, my mom and my brother.
And your brother?
The 3 of us.
Wow. And where's your brother?
My brother's he's 13. He lives with my mom.
They're in Laughlin still?
They're in Laughlin.
They're in Laughlin. Look at that, guys. Wow. And you go back to Laughlin sometimes. And you
Yes.
live here in Vegas.
I live here in Vegas,
Okay.
and I go back like on the weekends, so they
Okay.
come. Depending, because sometimes I work with my mom on the weekends because she has her business cleaning.
Yes.
So I go with her.
So cool. Awesome. And tell us a little bit about how you got introduced to Fit to Serve.
Oh,
This gym. I mean, how are you here in this crazy place? Right?
well, before I've been doing CrossFit almost in December. I will complete 2 years in CrossFit.
2 years of CrossFit. Now, where'd you do that at?
In For Mojave.
Mojave.
It's the only For Mojave, the only CrossFit. Amazing place. And they helped me to build. They helped me to build my endurance a lot. Like CrossFit, I feel like helps you with every sport you do.
That's right.
Like it's better than going to the gym. Because people is like, oh no, I don't want to pay that much we can do that at the gym. No, there's a lot of things that you cannot.
Yes.
And yeah, when I went to CrossFit, I didn't have any. I wasn't strong enough in my upper body.
Yeah.
In CrossFit, that's what it brought me.
Got it.
And it helped me a lot with my running, because many people think that it's just the legs. No, you need to move those arms. You need to have that endurance. And then, so I wanted to keep doing CrossFit.
Yeah.
That's something that I don't want to stop.
Yes.
So I was searching, and it's a big city, so there was multiple, but I didn't want to drive too far. And I was looking to one over there, like it was 15 minutes away, till I saw that one, it was like, 6 minutes. So I was like, oh, wow, interesting. So I called and I left a message, and then you called me. I was like, oh, Fit to Serve. Okay, let's give it a try. And my mom, I was praying to get a place closer where I live.
Okay.
And my mom was praying for a place that helped me to grow more into my relationship with Jesus, and to have people that it's involved with the faith too. Because I mean, outside, there's some difference, and but I came here and I was like, okay, this is a place God sent me here for a reason, and I'm gonna stay here.
Awesome. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, a lot of times you don't find athletes just kind of drop in and go, hey, I've been praying about finding a faith-based gym.
That's when you start showing me everything. It's like, wait, what? Like, I have never heard of this. That this is just God knew. Like,
Yes, God does amazing things. So, all right. So now you're here. This is you're a freshman.
I'm freshman college.
Freshman in college. You guys are your season starts coming up, right?
Yes, this Friday we leave to Riverside, California. We run in UCR, I believe so.
Okay.
Saturday. In the
Saturday.
morning.
Where's it at?
Riverside, California.
Riverside. Go see her in Riverside, guys. What time?
I think it's 8:30.
8:30. Well, you know what? This is going to be a week later. So it's going to be already done. Sorry. She's going to be already won the championship at that time. Right. But here, so you talked about upper body being improving your running. What movements do you think help you in your running? Because you're right. A lot of people think if you go run, you want to get better and run longer, you go run more. And it's almost opposite. You kind of run less, but you do the little things like strength and conditioning, eat better, food, enough calories, right? Yeah. We won't tell them all the stuff you started, but all this cool stuff, right? Like there's more to it than just run. In the beginning, put the shoelaces on and go run, right, guys? Spiritually, the same thing. Just get in the church, just open your Bible and just start reading, right? There's a parallel. That's why love, the heart rate, endurance, the heart. God cares about the heart. And the largest muscle is the heart. We have to condition it with moving, right? When we move in action, the heart gets conditioned. And so what exercises for upper body? Tell me.
Upper body, well, like I said, I got there and I couldn't even go a little bit for the pull-up.
Yes,
I couldn't. So we started doing the ring rows.
Okay.
And I started doing jumping pull-ups with the box.
Yes.
And my arms helped me a lot of getting faster and endurance. When you're getting tired, move those arms.
The arms, yes.
Put it like that, like a chicken, and start running. And it helps you also your abs. If you have stronger abs,
yes,
that helps you a lot. Everything, like every part of your body it hasn't killed it, but my arms definitely hasn't helped me a lot too. Like when I'm in track, let's put it, that's when I found out I was getting stronger.
Yes.
Because let's say in the 800, that it's a fast race, I was getting tired. And they said, I was hearing what people say, pop arm, start popping your arms, and the stronger you are, they help you go even faster.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So you run the mile.
I run the mile.
What else
and
you
the 800.
What is your mile time? Let's say.
Oh, okay. On track season, that was in May, it was 6:10.
6:10.
6:10.
Okay.
Now I brought it to 10 seconds.
You're at 6 minutes. Flat. Wow. What do you want to be?
I would love to do 4:40, but no. I mean, the goal is to do for this track season to be on the 5 minutes. I would
5:50. That'd be fun.
If it's even
5:59.
If it's 5:59, there has to
Celebrate.
Have
Yes.
Celebrate.
It's something that says 5, you're celebrating.
Yeah, but I believe so that I can get 5:40. I believe so. With this, with CrossFit and my training of running, it's completely different as a high school. Like, I'm telling you, I'm running for 40 miles every week. In high school, I used to run like 15.
Yeah. You just ran the other day 8 miles before you came worked out.
Yes. It was an 8 mile surprise because I just thought it was gonna be 3 miles. No.
Yes. So if your mile is 6 minutes, what is your 800?
2:40.
2:40, 800. Okay, that's pretty good.
I have to run.
I'm trying to run 100 meters in 2:40. Guys out there, 100 meters in 2:40, beat my time.
Beat my time.
800 meters in 2:40. That's pretty good. Yeah, I always calculate for our gym. Okay, they're going to come in at 4 minutes. That's a good decent time for us old people. Me, I'm talking about me. So neat. Okay, so yeah, you have runners that are pushing you, right? And so when you look at competition and you look at accountability, like you have it on your team, right? They're pushing a 5-minute mile too. They're like a 5.5, right?
Yeah.
So when you have that ceiling where if you didn't have that, you would settle. And sometimes spiritually, guys, we settle as well because we just go through the motions and go, you know what? I'm a Christian. I can just go to church. I can do this, but you're not looking at your interval times of how much time you're spending with Jesus. You're just saying, hey, I'm saved. I've been baptized. I'm
That's it.
good.
I'm good.
I
I'm
don't
safe.
have to continue to grow. And so with same thing with running, right? If you just say, hey, I'm a runner, I ran in high school, which a lot of us do. We go, hey, I played sports in high school, and then we come in here and we haven't done it for so long and we get injured,
We
right?
get injured. There's a lot of running. You have to stretch.
Mm-hmm.
I just learned here in high school, in college, how important it is to do cool downs.
Go down.
I have never done cool downs, and now I'm doing. When we're trying workouts, coach has us doing it 12 laps as a cool down.
Most people's warm-ups are cool downs, or warm-ups are a lot of people's workouts, right?
Yeah.
And so it's all in the eye of the beholder, of what you do physically and spiritually, right? Like what is hard for some people, it could be a warm-up for another person. What some people say, how do you go to church 2-3 days a week? Why? That's a boring life. And then you go, no, this is a boring life because you're not doing anything. And they can say that as runners too, in the
Yes.
physical. So we can say that in the spiritual, but we're growing closer to the Lord. You're growing closer, getting better in your sport. And if you have where your heart is, your treasure lies, like wherever your heart is, right? That's what you're gonna find excitement and growth. And so that's exciting to hear that competitive heart, to be able to compete. I missed that in college and high school and in playing, but bringing that same mentality into the spiritual of the discipline that you have. Those out there who are former athletes, that same discipline that we know we have because we've done it in other arenas. Now we just have to apply it into the spiritual, right? Because we can make excuses. I always say we can make excuses. We can have excuses or results, but we can't have both. You have one or the other, right? And so, with you doing what you're doing, that's going to help you. Where the flesh is going to say, you know what, I don't want to wake up this morning. I'm a little tired. I'm not going to open my Bible, right? But you know, when you get tired, it doesn't matter how you feel. You're going to practice. It doesn't matter how your night before is. I mean, you're going no matter how you feel, right? And so I think that same attitude as an athlete, if we can have in our endurance race for biblical truth, that's an endurance, long, patient run. It's a marathon.
Yes.
Like you said, it's in our mind, it's our mindset, right? And so what an incredible journey that you're just embarking on.
Yes.
What else? What else what are some of the things you want to do? You're going to college, you're on a scholarship, right?
Yes.
Scholarship, 2 years, your college paid for. That's cool. You get to run and have fun. And what else you want in life? And then so what do you want to do after?
I mean, my major is to go for nursing.
Mm-hmm.
My major's of science right now.
Yep.
I'm not that science person, but
Yeah.
it has to be with nursing. So let's go at it. Yeah, I'm trying to be on my nursing. My other plan is to keep going on my journey for running. I would love to become a D1 athlete.
Yes.
If God, I keep praying to have the ability. I keep what I have to do to be eligible, so they can give me a scholarship at UNLV.
Yes.
After my 2 years, I would love to transfer to UNLV, keep involved running, and then after, I would love to focus on CrossFit. CrossFit. I would love to become how to say?
CrossFit athlete?
A CrossFit athlete.
Awesome. What's your favorite movement? CrossFit.
Not gonna lie, I love burpees.
She likes burpees.
I love burpees.
Come on, guys out there. Tell us, do you like burpees?
But something I don't like, I think you already saw push-ups.
Push-ups. All right, she doesn't like push-ups. But a push-up is part of the burpee.
A burpee.
Right?
Not that much.
Not that much, yeah. But you like the conditioning of the burpee.
Yeah, I love the burpee. I love box jumps.
Box jumps?
Box jumps are my favorite.
Cleans,
yes.
like cleans, okay. Good.
And one of my love and hate relationship is hate snatches.
Snatches, yes. Snatches are always tough. Yes, yes. We just don't get it much time under the bar doing snatches, and they come up in workouts, and then we go, "Oh man, yep." But they'll expose a lot of your insufficiencies, a lot of the mobility pieces.
Not
which is
everyone
good.
can do snatches.
Nope.
Not everyone can do
Not
snatches.
even with the PVC pipe.
Not even with the
Not even
PVC,
PVC.
they go like that, like one
Yes.
goes like that.
Those out there, look at snatches. If you guys don't know, look online. It's bringing the bar up overhead in one solid movement from ground to overhead with a snatch grip. Not easy.
I remember one funny story. I introduced to my boyfriend CrossFit. And those guys in high school that they're like, oh, I go to the gym, blah blah, like they try to flex, but they went to go to CrossFit. Oh, that looks easy. Right in front of the
Really?
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's tough when
it's a lot of mobility. Like
mobility. Yeah. Yeah. It's very humbling. Especially I think with men coming in the gym because you can't hide your weaknesses. It's going to expose you,
it's
right?
gonna expose you.
Expose you. Oh yeah. Like you said, just doing an overhead squat with PVC pipe. you
Oh
can see
yeah.
right away. Oh, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles.
Everything.
So it's good to expose our weaknesses because that's how we get better. We don't want to hang out in just our strengths, right? That's why you're doing what you're doing. If you were just going to run and only work on your legs, then you're going to go so far. No one. So guys, there it is. We need to improve. We need to improve with our endurance. We need to improve with our physical endurance and spiritual endurance. You agree?
I totally agree.
Yeah. And so it's not easy. It takes, like Frida said, a mindset.
It's here. I believe like here, like
Yes, your heart, the heart rate, and then the mindset of being able to endure, persevere for the long haul. And so thank you for hopping on.
Thank you for inviting me.
We're excited to bring you into our world. And after a workout, going, what do you mean we're going to do a podcast?
Yeah, I was like this, looking like they were just finished.
You didn't tell me the date and the time. That's usually what I do. But hey, great for being a good sport. And welcome to Team Fit to Serve. And thank you for hanging out with us and being on board. Thank you guys. Click the subscribe button. Share this podcast with everyone. Guys, this is on endurance and we're just moving up the ladder. The uncommon human performing the common uncommonly well. We're getting better at the basics. So God bless. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video as much as possible. And visit our exclusive Facebook community where Derek offers training videos and other